Oh, sorry about that. Hi guys. So I'm going to be doing a TTC update today. I'm kind of feeling a little crappy. I've got like the last 2 days or so, I've been like feeling really sick, like kind of nauseated a little bit, and my head hurts. And it doesn't seem to matter what I do. I just kind of feel like I constantly have a headache. Um, but I know I'm not pregnant because I am literally, I'd say not even halfway through this month's cycle. I think I don't know. I've had a friend come and stay with me for a couple of days, and I think I'm just tired, and it's been really hot here in LA. I think yesterday my friend and we went to Six Flags Magic Mountain, which is in Valencia, and it was about, I think it was like 90, close to 90. And we spent all day in the sun walking around, and I think that didn't really help with me feeling better. Just being exposed to the sun and the heat and not drinking enough. I think I'm just kind of like, the last 2 days I've been kind of dehydrated. And then today, like, I look crappy, partly because I don't feel well, and then partly because I'm cleaning and doing laundry and just getting the house back to normal since my friend left. So yeah, I'm just going to get into this TTC update. I don't have a lot to report. Like I said, I'm not even halfway through this month's cycle. I haven't even ovulated yet. But actually, I'm going to insert a clip of my cycle days. I've been taking OPKs, and I've got, if I'm looking down, I'm just checking my chart here. I've got OPKs for cycle day 4, cycle day 10. So I knew cycle day 4, I obviously wasn't going to be ovulating, but I just wanted to see kind of like, I wanted to kind of have a progression on my OPKs. So I started at cycle day 4, I skipped a few days, and then started at cycle day 10. And then I've got OPKs, 2 OPKs for cycle day 10, 2 OPKs for, actually no, I've got 1 OPK for cycle day 11, cycle day 12, and cycle day 13, which is what I'm on right now. So I'm going to go ahead and insert the clip right now with all of my OPKs. Okay, so here I have my OPKs for cycle day 4, 10, and 11, and actually 12 and 13 are not here because I took this clip earlier this week. So as you can see, cycle day 4 is definitely a negative, and I totally was expecting that. And I took that cycle day 4 OPK at 2 p.m. that afternoon, and my temperature that morning was 96.9. And then I waited 6 days and then took an OPK in the afternoon, and it says at 12:24 is when I took the first OPK on cycle day 10, and then I took a second one in the evening at 11:40, and as you can see, that cycle day 10 in the morning or afternoon it was light, and then by the evening it was darker. And then for cycle day 11, that is just such a clear positive. The test line is darker than the control line, and to be honest, I never thought that would happen. Because this is the first time I've seen that for my OPKs, and I took that at noon, around noon, and that morning my temperature was 96.8. So I was so happy to see this OPK. I just kept wanting to stare at it. And as you can see there, it looks good. The cycle looks good. I'm really excited about this cycle just because my last OPK on the chart there, or not the chart, but the list, not even list, I can't even talk right now, showing you all of the OPKs that I've been taking so far. You can see that cycle day 11, I had like clear as day, positive OPK. In fact, I think, if I'm not mistaken, by looking at them, or looking at the OPK, the control line is actually lighter than the test line, and that, like, it's not like I've been taking OPKs forever. This is really honestly only like my second cycle taking OPKs, but like it's exciting to see such a clear OPK. Like there's no way you can doubt it. There's no way you can question. It's just bam in your face. So I was really excited. I couldn't wait to tell my husband. I wanted to call him and be like, I got a positive OPK. Come home like right now. Like we have to baby dance. Like, oh my gosh. So, and then after I got the positive OPK, unfortunately, because my friend was staying, it was kind of hard to schedule BDing. So we the day that I got my positive OPK, I took it in, if I can look here really quick, I took it in the afternoon with like, I think it was like technically second morning urine. Um, and so my friend was staying, so obviously we couldn't, BD in the afternoon. So, we had to wait till pretty late at night, and I think we weren't able to BD until about midnight that day that I got. So technically it was into the next day. So that would have been cycle day 12 is when we finally were able to BD. And that was a little disappointing, but I know with OPKs that you can ovulate 30, I think it's around 36 hours. I know that technically they say, okay, 1 to 3 days after getting a positive OPK, you can ovulate. And since I'm also charting my temperature, I still haven't hit a temperature spike. So I'm pretty sure that positive OPK was not, you know, that was cycle day 11 and now it's cycle day 13 and I haven't had a temperature spike yet. So I'm pretty sure that I'm not going to ovulate until probably tomorrow. That's what I'm thinking, since today my temperature rose, but it still wouldn't be considered a spike. So I'm pretty sure I would put money on the fact that probably tomorrow morning when I take my temperature, there'll be a spike. So I don't know. I'm kind of like a little, I don't know, maybe it was like a glitch in my OPK because it's like 1 to 3 days. And if I don't have a temperature spike until tomorrow morning, then I'm not quite sure if temperature spikes happens after ovulation or right before ovulation, because if it happens right before, then technically after my temperature spike it may take another day for me to ovulate, and then that would have been 4 or 5 days after my positive OPK that I'm ovulating. So that's a little confusing for me. So if you guys have like any ideas of like whether my OPK was wrong, because I took second, it was like in the afternoon, it was not first morning urine, and it was so positive, like you can see on the clip that I inserted that it's positive, but then I still haven't seen a temperature spike. And I kind of feel like maybe I'll insert a picture of my my chart, my temperature chart, just so you guys can have an idea, and I'll insert it right now. So yeah, looking on there, it's obvious that I haven't like ovulated yet. So I don't know. I don't really know what to think. I'm still like excited and optimistic because technically it's still like I have plenty of time to ovulate. It's not like I'm on cycle day 17 and there's still no temperature spike. So I'm really hoping that maybe I just, because it's only cycle day 13 and technically my cycles are 28 days around there. So technically I'm fine. Like I don't need to ovulate, but most likely like I won't, like it wouldn't be unnatural for me to ovulate basically on cycle day 14 or 15. So it's like I'm still a day like early technically for ovulation anyway. So it's not like I don't have time, basically. I'm just confused with my positive OPK because it's definitely it's going to hit 3 days tomorrow. And if I don't see a temperature spike until tomorrow and then temperature spike still doesn't necessarily mean I'm ovulating. It could, I don't know. I guess I should check it. Look up like how long after a temperature spike do you ovulate? Or you guys can comment and let me know. But yeah, so that's where I'm at right now in this cycle. I'm feeling really optimistic and excited. yeah, it just, I don't know, I'm feeling good. So I'll keep you guys updated. I'd love to hear any like comments or your guys' opinions, and I look forward to talking to you guys